he may have fraggers all around him. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The final best of 3 of the Blast Spring groups.
Banger incoming. Indeed. Today, watch my video on, watch my demo on Twist from his 44 kill. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Well, can't talk about anything else now. Crazy shot. Oh, come God damn! 3-bullet shot in this match. 4-bullet shot in this match, and they've all resulted in kills, all coming from NaVi. Olaf, did he even hear what happened to his friends?
The most clinical round of Counter-Strike you have ever seen.
With a one-shot.
Ah.
Man.
Wow.
That was something else.
Welcome to the big leagues. NaVi clearly hot. Olaf, he's going to die at the hands of Simple, who started it all. 4 bullets, 4 frags. And of course, off the back of that, NaVi find the pistol.
Okay, it is a 1-bullet headshot. Okay, so you get a 1 kill, 1-bullet headshot. Even though there's some other shots that are missed here, I think we have kind of 5 shots, 5 kills.
Well, if we didn't, you know, if we just ignore them, then they don't count.
The ones that missed, yeah. Saw some good stuff from coldzera. And if he's being assisted, I'd just like to, you know, credit his ability to absorb all the information and use it so well. Even if they've had some strategic help. Okay. Cheerleader stack in the spawn. Thank you, Kerrigan. Are we thinking Kerrigan? I don't know. Is this the coldzera? Okay.
What are we watching?
Calling that? No. Can you see?
Is this a 4-man?
Can you get up?
No, they're laughing.
Can you stand up?
Okay. So it is as much of a joke as it looks.
Okay, let's...
How have we gone from like...
I hate Tetris.
We've gone from like the surgical USP round into let's all hide in the corner.
Yeah. It broke everyone's computers and
their minds.
Yeah, and their minds. Yeah, I hate Tetris. I think the music's overrated. If you look at the mini-map and you switch between the players, it just flips the faces, but everybody is perfectly stacked on top of each other.
I really don't know how to cast this.
They're just, not... Okay. Well, nothing came of it. Strat's coming. I mean, NaVi just literally haven't even thought about pushing anything.
Ever.
They're not questioning this at all.
Nope. Just kind of wondering whether the round is live or not. But of course, with this run boost, here we go. It does find Boomich playing with a grenade, but Simple's here on the AUG, holding the cross and gunning them down. Boomich gets a double flash assist and a single frag, and it goes exactly how you'd expect it to.
Except 40 seconds later.
Exactly. Yep. But we got there. 2-0 start for NaVi.
Oh, man. Okay. NaVi look completely unfazed. They have no idea what just happened. All they saw was just the team executed late long, got dominated. They're moving forward. Faze have purchased up everything. No ops this round. It's going to be a pure round, okay? Not tainted by ops. A couple of nades into the B site.
That'll hold them back a bit. Boomich then lays down the smoke, and it looks like FaZe are going to play middle off of that. Similarly to the last round, NaVi not going for any pushes. Not getting too adventurous. We do have Simple skate down towards CT spawn and look to set up a cross alongside Flamey. T's flash through the door, and Cold, not too ambitious, but still curious as to what's going on close mid. We get that following incendiary from NaVi. This one cuts off the cat play, but cat does belong to FaZe at this point. They've gotten that far at least. They've made it past the spawn.
Yeah, huge seconds. Oh, yeah. That's a clap back and a half. Electronic dead on the ramp. 1 tap by Rain. Revenge frag from that pistol.
God, if everybody's this crisped this evening, this game's gonna get nuts. Flamey Denied by Twist. Very quick transition here. Perfecto's gonna find a kill. Simple shaves off Rain. Cold's trying to challenge this window, distracting Perfecto perfectly, and long enough for his teammates to very comfortably get inside of the bomb site. Man advantage for FaZe as they work from mid to B.
Nasty, the players on this squad, man. Yeah, we're gonna see some. Does Simple have 7 kills already? Wait, what?
Simple has 7 kills already.
3. Okay, all right. Hasn't died yet. I guess we'll pay attention to that. What we get 3K on the pistol?
Yeah, tapping him away. At least 1 on the cross, 2 on the cross last round. That's 5. 1 this round, 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Carried the 2.
Yeah. Okay. Keep tabs on that. This is it. This is it. Right here. Oh, that's it. Also another great opening. Twist and Rain have been quite a combo.
Right.
Delaying patience here from coldzera. Once he's jiggling in the window, he's waiting for a response. They don't peek him anywhere. He's clearing backside. They come through the door, peeks at the perfect time. I think he knows that Perfecto's sitting there double stack.
Yep.
Well, great spot from Perfecto, but the novelty wears thin when you know that your opponent is slowly figuring out where you've gotten into.
Simple with the AWP. A little bit of a concession with Perfecto on the ump, but Boomich opens up shop. That's a kill as they attempt to get out long. And Simple, empty-handed dice to Twist, electronics on top of it. Trade frag down catwalk. Olof not going to be shied away. And Electronic, well, he's got himself a multi-kill as Flamey locks down mid. We've got NaVi across the kill feed. A much quicker looking round here from FaZe, but I think that it's also made that fast by the fact that NaVi pushed beyond the limits of the last round. Last time, Rain's able to walk up cat, challenge ramp, get the one tap, and that's where FaZe kicked off the 5v4. This time, they're met by Simple deep cat. They have Electronic beyond Simple, ready to trade that kill, and NaVi just that much more aggressive. Things unfold that much faster, and we've got the CTs back with another round win.
Time to kill is low in this game. Everybody is razor sharp. Some crazy trades here. Electronic, when he doesn't get one tap, look how strong he is. 3 up on Cat. Perfecto looks really sharp. Rain looks sharp. You'll love to see it. I mean, there's only 4 kills in total here for FaZe, but it definitely feels like we're going to have some real highlight rounds this game. What happens now? Boomich. The geometry molly running. Trigonometry, as Roku would say. Into the long doors.
Can we call that a Geoma molly?
Geoma molly. Do you know the trigonometry clip by any chance? Have you
yeah, was it with Roku?
With Roku, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think we have to, out of respect, call it the trigonometry. Any running mollies.
Trigonoma molly.
Trigonoma molly.
All right, little pistol challenge here.
All right, who's gonna get the most kills from? If you want to take Simple this game, I'll take Electronic. Who's gonna get the most kills?
I'm gonna go with Electronic.
Okay, I'll take Simple then.
All right.
I tricked you.
I saw that coming. Oh my God, how'd you do that? We've got Rain with a deagle kill here towards mid, but my man!
Damn it, dude.
3 kills on middle. They still count. They're anti-eco. They still count. You didn't set the rules aside.
Not all kills are made equal.
Well, you can say what you want, but there was no fine print. Both these players, Electronic and Simple, 8-1, 5 rounds deep here on DUST2.
That's not a mid-to-B smoke. That's just a smoke in middle. He sees perfectly around it.
Oh, yeah, and they also go around it. It's not even like they have like the perfect pathing so that he still can't see them.
Yeah, they're going up to the window.
A little bit awkward, but we are right back into the action, and we've already got players running down middle. Rain wastes no time. He's at that halfway point. Electronics grenade seen from the catwalk. Spotted jumping. Oh, it's too hard of a shot to hit. Boomich pushes with the MP9 alongside the flash of Simple. Very nice little setup there from NaVi, playing proactively. If it's not Simple with the op-up cat, it's a bit of a team flash and a successful one.
I wouldn't call that tactic. Here comes the boom.
Okay.
That's what I would call it. You know what's funny? It's like, when do you ever see that anymore? Just a regular flash over mid, someone peeking the doors?
Yeah.
Just doesn't happen these days.
With an MP9 of all things. He's lucky there was nobody far away where that flash would have been.
People are buying guns until like past a minute,
yep.
you know, on DUST2, sitting in spawn.
Brokey's back in spawn laughing. having hysteric fits.
No way, they doing it again?
Let's go.
Simple sitting here. And they have a cat push as well.
They've got the flashbangs for it. Twists. Eats it. Oh, and Brokey, he's going to walk right into the scope of Simple. 5 versus 3 for NaVi. CT side, that's definitely looking far more proactive towards middle as compared to that 1-round win from Faze. So I feel like, you know, NaVi, they set back, they waited, they saw the plan of action. Now they're throwing one of their own. A little bit of catwalk aggression, good for the double kill from Electronic, and boomich going to finish up with that MP9, moving from middle to the catwalk to lend a hand to Electronic.
Dude.
5-1 lead for NaVi.
When he's good, huh? Here's that flash tactic. Again, so simple. Just trying to find that moment in the middle of a default where...
Curious where Brokey was when that flash happened.
Yeah, he was... I think he was leaning towards B. I mean, we saw him come back from playground, back towards mid, maybe a little bit later on, but yeah. Wasn't out there at that moment. 5-1 up.
Double ops now.
Faze, you're getting put to shame. But the half-buy... Nades here for twists. What is the half-buy tactic?
Oh. Shin splints. But they're still going to go to war. No excuses for Faze. Jumping up the Xbox.
Operation follow the op.
Yeah, it's already fallen back. God, NaVi go right back to what they used in the second round. You know, just very good read, knowing Faze are working with very little this time. This is the far more passive approach that enabled Faze to win their 1 round when they had guns to work with, but not the case, obviously, here in the 7th. A little bit of utility usage on catwalk, indicative of the commitment, and here it comes. Simple on the op, and Electronic with his head turned in 2 directions, but we see a B player come down middle to help him, so now he can start trickling up from spawn to lend a helping hand, and boomich one-taps Rain. Simple has Brokey slain as Flamey also continues to get into the mix. It is a shutdown with 5 players up for NaVi. 6-1 the lead.
They all look good, man. It's like just, you know, just some pistols, but it feels like every bullet is just a one-shot. This is one of those games where you turn off X-ray, you really just appreciate how insane the aim is right now. Like here is a moment where just seeing the accuracy is just very, very high. Time to kill is low, accuracy is high. NaVi's real only problem is when, you know, boomich and Flamey are inconsistent at this point, because they showed at the global finals they're actually a very strong team.
Yeah.
When just those 2 individuals have good games consistently, and Bit now and Inferno as well. We're all people who came up and had good maps and won them the global finals. Like everything else was quite good. In fact, in global finals, Electronic was like probably their second lowest or lowest performer. He really wasn't even a consideration, which is insane. So yeah,
well, he's right up there this evening.
Yeah, they're all just looking for some KD.
We've still got Brokey and Olaf not on the scoreboard. 006 at the moment.
The Spooter agent.
Possibility of a double 007. There's Rain, kind of cut off from the pack as the fire forces him forward.
Let's go mid B off of that, but I think they're going to change now. Usually when they have Rain doing that, but now that he's dead, yikes. This is a real test of a team, though. You know, opening strategy goes wrong. Use dedicated grenades to your strat. It gets called out. How do you adapt?
By walking out mid, it seems. Looking as if Brokey needs to peel one off of the setup. Perfecto gonna go off of the team flash. Oh, and Electronic comes out from CT spawn. It's a labored spray, but he gets there. And Flamey's op finds coldzera. It leaves Brokey, who just skipped on bomb, in a 1v3. That's going to mess with his timing a little bit, but he uses that as a chance to go peeking towards CT. Gets the better of Simple. That is an open route. Oh, he almost got it. And had he, then he could have very well closed this 1v1. He's got very little time to spare, and he gets caught by boomich, who doubles back up Cat to close for NaVi. 7 rounds to 1.
Thought that shot went directly in. Made it a 1v1. Still would have caught the timing on boomich, though, so no big deal for Brokey. Looked better than it was. Nice spray transfer. Electronic does get 2, all in the last bullet before getting traded out. And Olaf out of gas, maybe. Had a great series just now. But there's still time to come back into it for Olaf. And Simple too. Simple's gonna overtake Electronic in a moment here. Yeah, just you watch.
24 kills between those two players on NaVi.
Wow.
And we're only 8 rounds deep.
Yes.
Rain's gonna eat that nade. And mid offered over yet again. NaVi really consistent in kind of giving this space to Faze when they're aware that they only have pistols.
NaVi are super scary now, man. Very scary. You know, end of a tournament and coming off of big tournaments. The only thing that could scare him is Glaive's tweet saying that practice has been going well.
Smoke comes out from tunnels, but nobody goes in with it. And they're met by an incendiary. Good grenade timing coming out of NaVi this evening as well.
They're expecting this mid-beat.
Yeah, Rain makes a bit of a sound here. I think Electronic very aware that a player is slipping upwards, but he eats the deagle of coldzera. Olaf's got one. He's on the scoreboard. And Faze Clan could be doubling their rounds as they just pinched into the B bomb site. They only had pistols, but picking up Electronic as he challenges through spawn, that's the big one. And Olaf with 2.
That's legit. Yeah, Electronic, he's been so reliable. How could you not? But you see that Perfecto, as soon as Electronic dies, like, I don't want to be here anymore, right? Because he's sitting at Hummer. Such a strong spot to deal with tunnels. It's a gimmicky spot, but it can be so powerful. But then as soon as the door is compromised, you have to shoot early at the door. You can't let them cross. Your teammate's going to die in the window. It's not a great spot to be in. And things go south from there. Big kill on Electronic. Nice play overall from Faze Clan. And just a little bit close, trying to punish some exits. Are we gonna be able to run out of the?
He's gonna
run out towards the door, maybe. See if we see anything. Oh, that's a cool pickup. I like that.
And he's happy with himself.
That's cool. That's very cool. That makes him run at a deficit here because they've lost 3 players in the round.
All right, I've got another bet for you.
Okay.
You've got Simple, I've got Electronic. How many more rounds until Boomich has his first death? He is currently 9-0.
Oh, he's 9-0. I think Boomich will die this round.
All right.
It's a risky bet. I just feel like it's an arbitrary thing. So I decided to be a bit racy about it.
Fully flashed is Electronic as he crosses over to the pit, face to face. Oh my god, you're right. He's the opening kill of the round as well. Sorry, Boomich. Electronic, he's got a little bit of smoke to work with, and because I was gonna say the depth of this pit, he may still be fine. A 3rd one, come on, a 4th one. Molly,
He's so
Molly.
Oh my god, he survived. And Simple's still up here at car, and they used all of their mollies. They don't have a car molly anymore. They can't even take long control, dude. They didn't get hit. And they threw all their mollies in the exact same spot.
They did manage to pick one up in the mix there, so they got two more Molotovs to work. Cold has one, so does Olaf.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's why. That makes sense. They got had 2 smokes actually, so they could have crossed if they wanted to fight it, but no pit. They don't want to waste another molly on pit there. Give it their best shot.
Cat split looking prime for the taking, except for the fact that it's Simple on ramp. Electronic still deep on the long doors, so he could cut off coldzera. But he also only has 12 HP after that fire bombing. Smoke grenade's gonna allow for them to exit. Simple. Let's see what he's made of. Oh, takes down the bomb carrier. Perfecto with perfection on the utility. Now Simple, he's gonna hit that box bang. Brokey coming off of the bomb plant, tries to challenge, and Simple takes his head off. We've got that bomb planted, but Simple doesn't miss. And that is immaculate.
Very nicely done. Box bang, that's new terminology. I like that. Keep it different. We can have the basket bang, Gandalf bang, wall bang. We can that actually adds some variety, so we don't mukbang when you hear Simple eating.
Well, that's what he just did, man. He gobbled them all up.
Yeah, just chewed them up.
Spat them out. God, dude, he's so accurate right now. That jump onto box to get the first player, to get Twists, who is trying to bring the bomb in. Yikes. And Perfecto's grenade. Mwah.
Bellissimo.
Oh, and Simple's right there ready to catch them. Because of the incendiary, Rain decides to try and test it. Frag grenade at the feet of Cold. He's down to 60. He continues on, and the M4 of boomich is going to body bag a double kill. He's got himself up to 11-1. Nobody on NaVi looks weak this evening.
Yeah. They're fresh. Come right under the scope of Flamey. They'll take it to a B lean. I swear Brokey looks quick at the moment, but he's missed a couple of shots. Have to go up against Flame Dogger here at the back of the site, anchoring hard. He's not going to leave this post.
Nah, he's going to hit this.
Not if you paid him.
Bye-bye, Brokey. Little jump challenge. Man gets out. That's twists, but one and done. Perfecto on that quick rotate. Simple right to bat as fast as possible. And boomich, because he laid down that frag grenade, these two players were already softened up. And he finishes the job. 9 rounds to 2.
You might start out the game looking to have fun, you know, if you're Faze. With like sitting in the spawn with your Glocks out.
They were laughing back then.
But you don't want to be. You're not going to be laughing now. You know, if you're competing.
Now it's like that. It's that nervous laughter.
Like ha ha ha. Wait, we don't want to lose. Okay,
guys.
So, yeah, Simple right back to regular antics. Looking to punish off Cat once again. Pretty much solo. They aren't dumping grenades on him.
Man, Rain is just. Since when does fire beat water? Every single round, man. He's engulfed in flames. Singed. As he attempts anything. Flash for the mid peak. Flamey falls back. We've got Faze with this presence. Looks like they're going to contend for catwalk first and foremost. Minute on the clock.
See how quick they turn the corner. Crouching underneath the molly. In case Simple's there offing it. Nice touch. No one there to spot. No duels to take. Flamey. Ooh, off angle. Nice and deep. Untradeable. They can't chase him down. He falls back through the smoke as well. They look to continue forward with the mid B. And Electronic box boosted. It's going to wait his time. And it's only one player to kill. He won't even get any action here. 2 in the tunnels now.
All he has to do is lock them in. Misses a shot, but Perfecto, a consistency through these double doors. Brokey's going to turn his attention backwards. And deals with boomich. 10 seconds to spare here for Brokey. It is desperate, and yet he hits it. Electronic trying to chase him down. And NaVi, they are not going to let him get away with this. They will fight all the way, as far as they have to. Oh, and Brokey's going to continue to kill him one after another. Yikes, he just gets it. A silver lining here for Faze as Brokey walks away with the big green. But Flamey,
such a strong angle.
He's looked pretty good on the op back plat.
Yeah, you got to use some utility if you think that they're going to be there, but you never know for sure. And yeah, it's a very strong position to be in if you can get there as an op, and then you can sit and wait. Really, just sit there like a siege tank, take pot shots off. And
Trebuchet.
What happens here? Twists. He's on a scout. It's a mixed up buy. A little bit saved. Electronic. It's going to take some fire, but it just goes by him. Drop a nade in response.
Double ops on mid. Rain finally gets beyond a piece of utility, but man, Simple's got this angle on lock. Flash over top. Simple.
Wow. I mean, I feel like that's impressive. It's not a wall bang. I feel like that's pretty impressive. Just a drop shot, small one, but on a sliver. Nicely done.
Wow, this is a world-class NaVi.
I mean, they just look super, yeah, super strong. Very, very strong.
They've barely missed.
They, like the one round phase 1, they look great too. You know, one tap from Rain. Twist got that refrag out mid. Mid to B look cool. And And yeah, I mean, they can't just accept being tested this hard. Yeah.
Simple, of course, back in position.
He's everywhere. They hit him.
They shoot him, but he shoots back. He's got himself a double kill. olofmeister's going to find something for Faze, but it comes way too late. He is now 1v5, turned 1v4, and Simple's posted on this angle. Olof maybe looking to save the op a la Brokey. At a moment's notice, Electronic could just creep through this, though.
He's got to be careful of time. Yeah. Not on his side at all.
At this point, he will die after time. They will chase him down. They've got 2 players behind him. Olof, this is false confidence. Smoke begins to fade. Electronic loses his head, but this is delaying the inevitable unless Olof has the fastest trigger finger in all of the West. Oh, he's hiding back pit. And he just gets through.
No way.
He's like, oh my God.
They swung as fast as possible.
This man's not playing FPSs. Dude, that's a horror game and a half. Wow.
That's nice. Right down, pretty easy. Unfortunate for Brokey. It was actually a very great shot from him.
Yeah.
Just that doesn't do the full amount of damage. A little bit of a wall bang. I feel like sometimes that does kill. Oh, wow, that's quite dang. Like that.
The Thanos snap. Spoilers.
Did you watch Endgame?
Yeah.
I did? Okay. I actually haven't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
I know what happens.
Sorry. Double op setup here for NaVi. One more time. 2 more times, maybe, as we get to the end of this CT half. This is the map. This is the map choice of Faze Clan, after all.
Fell off. Okay.
It's because that voice crack. Now I'm the princess. You gotta give me that.
This is a queen, actually.
Oh,
so,
sorry.
Yeah, maybe step up your game. You'll be a queen. Let's see if this cat take will get anything. Okay, Simple is in a new position. You can see by that X-ray, you know, got a deep angle here to the bottom of Cat, but you can crouch under it, and the molly also helps for this, is what Rain did last time. But he's had so much success from this ramp, and this is just about, you know, Boomich flashing for Simple to peek, you know, a couple of peeks here if he's going to sit on the ramp, or we'll see how he responds depending on what kind of execute comes his way. They got the drop. No one's actually watching this.
No, they've got a bit of pressure here.
There's 3 up. Okay.
NaVi, who's going to lock it down? Oh, it's Flamey with 1 kill. Perfecto's got a double. Even when it looked like they had NaVi kind of in an awkward spot, they were going to have their hands full as the assault comes in from 2 directions. Instead, as it has been, NaVi survive with ease. 4 players up. Perfecto's position, getting himself a double kill. 12 rounds to 2.
Dude, his aim is super underrated sometimes. Look at this next shot. Just traces it down in coldzera's head. That was nice. I didn't even know. I just totally forgot about the B side. They had 3 dedicated waiting for that the whole round. They're focusing on there on A, but NaVi had no plans of checking that out.
If I hadn't just watched Faze play as well as they did versus Liquid, I would say that like this roster is just, you know, it's not up and running just yet. But that's not the case. This is just a very strong testament to how good the individuals on NaVi are.
And the team.
And the team. A 4v5 shall test them in the final round of the first half. Little flashbang over middle. Flamey trying to peek and catch a frag. Olof tucked at the top of middle, twists patient in tunnels with a teammate just beside him. No big green for Faze to entry with. Brokey's on the AK. Olof begins challenging around the side here. That's chip damage versus Flamey. Makes him a little bit anxious, as he should be. But with the teammate beside him, he might be all right. He starts to now move closer towards the A site, knowing Cat is compromised. The setup is Boomich on Goose and Flamey to the CT cross. No long presence here for Faze either, so it all has to come in from Cat. And Flamey, his eyes in the wrong direction. Rain's already jumped down to the base of ramp. Flamey completely clotheslined. Boomich will be hard cleared, and Faze Clan seem to be walking away with a 3rd round on this T side.
That was like Bizarro. That was like Bizarro World. They switched up. They had their A players on B, B players on A, but Simple's getting that info, and yeah, they basically are going to lose their round right now. We've got this jump up. He's not going to clear this, is he? Oh my god, almost turns the open.
Brokey gets plucked from the sky.
Might as well try.
Why not? Flashbang, so can't burn the player at a goose, but he can just challenge off of the flash. Sees nothing right away, but still kills Cold, and the op will stop him. A third round for Faze. Is the Faze very far in the rearview mirror?
Highest fragger on Faze. 7 kills, Brokey. And I swear they look good for a second. I thought they actually looked like, I thought some of their individuals looked like Brokey looks very sharp. Twist had a good kill. Rain had a good kill.
Singular.
There was promise. They were like, I always mess this up. Togepree?
A Togepi?
Togepi.
Are you talking Pokemon?
Oh, no. What's the one from Digimon that becomes like Doraemon or whatever? Okay, no, that's okay.
I got a flank here
Cast
for Raze.
Cast the game.
Rain on their heels. Hey man, no one's turning around to challenge. This isn't as clean as NaVi's pistol, but it's going to net them the same result. A CT start that could bring this game back. Faze have a little life in them, but it's going to take more than just the pistol. We'll do this round by round. I'm not going to sell you guys any snake oil. All right?
That's what you love to do, though.
I'm not a used car salesman.
You should be. Slap the roof of this game.
This baby, she's got 10 more rounds in her.
10 more rounds, wow.
Maybe.
Okay.
We'll see.
I think that's a fair, like, that'd be like, I feel like that's reasonable. That's reasonable. 10 rounds, you know, it feels like NaVi should win.
Now give me all your money.
Maybe it gets dragged on a bit. We'll see. A pistol round here for Faze is nice. NaVi got to try to chew through the CT side. Maybe next round. Maybe not this round.
Yeah, who's the Deaglers? Perfecto and Simple?
Maybe
all
this
right.
round.
Maybe this round, yeah.
I swear, it's one of those games where electronic looks like, you know, ideal specimen, right? Ideal Counter-Strike specimen, and yet Simple just towering above him.
Yeah.
Like he is, electronic looks so good at the moment. Just getting overshadowed such a big way.
Ooh, Brokey's head, dude. It looks like it's about to get popped, but he keeps it in cover long enough. Faze have established the opening kill. Brokey's got himself a second. Simple's down for the count. Now that Deagle exchanges hands, now belonging to Electronic and Flamey. Brokey's gonna get a little curious here, a little aggressive up the catwalk. coldzera sees them coming back towards mid, and his Famas sings for a 2K. Flamey, ho-ho! A couple of Desert Eagle kills, but then he reloads as Olaf finds him from the tunnels. A 5th round win for Faze, but it's still a 7-round deficit.
Mm-hmm. We got the buy-up coming in right now. Looking for 13 here. Our NaVi and yeah, I mean, then Faze would be in the dumps if they just straight up lost this round. So it's one of those situations where, you know, 1 kill entry could be a save, or yeah, Faze are going to be quite timid, I think, if things start to go a little bit incorrectly. Don't know what kind of tempo NaVi want to set here. As we see from the minimap, very heavy presence towards long. Faze were very intent on fighting it. And over versus Liquid, they were very intent on leaving it alone, actually. Every time Liquid went for long control, they kind of left it wide open. So this is a new look. When you have 4 there, you're not just going to fall back, because it really stuffs up your rotations a lot. So it's already a little bit different from when they played against Liquid. You can see they're trying some new stuff. It was actually interesting how often they gave it up. Not that, I mean, it's hard to fight for long, though. It feels like no one's figured out the answer as to how to be consistent about it.
Cold and Twists on the crossfire. Twists sticks to the corner for the time being, eats a little bit of flash, and that bomb moves up catwalk with 2 other players. Now that trajectory, of course, tells them they've got Twists over here in the deepest of corners.
Bad Molly.
Flamey versus Twist is kind of the fight that may unfold this long setup, unless coldzera activates first. And hey, they both go. Both those CTs take their gunfights and win them. But also NaVi coming up from the catwalk. This could challenge the site itself. Brokey peeks with a single kill and damage to Electronic. But the counter-terrorists respect them at a distance. It's electronic and simple. The heavy hitters here for NaVi, and they get pinched. That peek from Olof up catwalk with the lineup from Faze's clan over on long. It's wonderful A-hold. All kicking off with twists and cold, making it look easy.
Annihilated. Really nicely done over at long, and yeah, everybody's hitting shots here. Very good stuff. Now it's, of course, going to be a bit testy here for NaVi. They didn't do the economic damage, which would have kept Faze Clan at a distance. Now they can kind of run free with it. The full nades, they got the AKs, they got lots of, some money left over at least. Pressure's off a little bit, as they know NaVi now have to just try to work with pistols. Set up in the tunnels. Brokey eyes on mid. Got some early pressure. Will we see that mid B pop, or they're going to take this train up cat?
Tons of flashbangs if they want to just try and force the peek v Brokey. Ooh, he gets flamey through the side of the door, takes minimal damage in return, and just goes ahead, tucking into the B bomb site. He's going to throw his own flash as Olof challenges from the windowsill, and back at it is Cold. He takes that front runner position, and he guns him down, not letting Simple eject back through middle. He sits on top of bomb like mother hen. Faze Clan, 7 rounds, now only losing by 5.
They hunted that one down. Maybe we only get to really see them shine on the in the CT side. Maybe that's all they needed. Definitely T side looked like quite a write-off, and I was surprised to see that. But we've awoken. The melatonin has worn off. AK still in play. Simple spot on the cross. Hey, finally a team throws the mid B smoke and doesn't jump over it.
We do give the break to the teams in between series. You know, maybe Faze had to go grab some grub. The digestion period's over. Now they're fired up, they're fueled up. And they're starting to mount a little bit of a comeback. Win this gun round, and we've got to take this very seriously. Simple is yet to get on the scoreboard in this second half. And boomich, he's going to find them. A little bit of awkward timing versus Faze.
Really good damage, though.
Yeah.
They run them off long, too, so you can see that their intentions were to go for the cap push. So immediately NaVi know that they aren't heavy towards long, which creates a timing. They can come back and retake something, but at this point, I think NaVi are going to feel quite comfortable potentially about hitting A or maybe causing a rotation. Faze the most vulnerable at the moment, even though they haven't lost a player. But they haven't acted quite yet. They're still sitting and waiting, respecting the smoke. And now are, in fact, potentially turning their attention towards the mid-B. Player here in this position will get cleared out hard.
So
Blinded. Great flash. And boomich in this outpost in CT spawn can just hold rotations at his leisure.
And he hears Rain jumping up and down. It's going to be very much on Olof. Only over towards the B site. Olof, 2 kills for him. He single-handedly held them back at the B site, but Flamey comes in with a double kill and Simple dies.
Holy.
That's bomb possession offered over to Olof. 10 seconds to spare. Flamey, nice movement up the mid-ramp, but Faze is on fire. And Olof is back, alive and kicking with 4 kills in the 20th round.
They had one person to split on. Like, they had to have Flamey kill 2 people in CT spawn with 1 spray to even make that round close. Let's watch that back, because it felt like all the action was over there in mid. Here's Olof. He just figures out, I mean, the spacing is just not great the way that they're attacking him. They have 2 more players to come out, maybe 1 more to attack Olof, and they're Simple's late after Olof gets 2 kills, 1 in window. Should be able to separate these fights. Doesn't mean that is not impressive that he won. Is incredibly impressive, because he won all of these different 50-50 duels and had to deal with multiple choke points. It killed 1 outside window, door, and tunnel. The full masterclass here from olofmeister. But, you know, also boomich doesn't need to push that smoke in CT. It's a really great spot to sit and wait. They have no choice but to rotate around him, but tried to phase it, I think. But pushed all the way through. Got killed for it. Phase catch on fire. It looks like NaVi aren't impervious.
This game's feeling a little bit closer. More utility damage on electronic than everybody else combined. I didn't do the math.
I know.
I'm just taking the bet.
I respect it. I think that was fair. You know, I think that was pretty much, it had to be. That was the longest bar I've ever seen.
Sometimes you got to go all in on black. Right now, they're all in on simple. Solo scout versus the full buy.
No kills this half.
Is that still true? Yes, sir, it is.
20.
What happened?
Wasn't watching. I just watch whatever Priya shows me.
Utility towards middle. Little adventurous is Faze towards the catwalk. But these two smokes really opens up options for NaVi to challenge around and Rain. I love this position, man. He's going to find players with backs turned, or at least singular. Electronic resides inside of the smoke. Here's this movement, can't keep Rain at bay. Now everything left for NaVi is going to be trickling in through tunnels. Olof ready for it. And Flamey's scout will find a headshot at the very least. The D goes dry. And Faze, 3 rounds away.
6 rounds in a row as they remain on fire. And not the hardest round to keep that streak going, but it is a clean one.
3 rounds away.
Do they even lose a single player? No, looks like not.
Not a single bomb plant yet from NaVi either.
I wonder how many people have gotten a kill from NaVi in this half, because in total, we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kills in total from NaVi in this half.
Over 6 rounds.
Yeah, averaging 1 kill a round.
6 of a potential 30.
In the second half.
Ooh, but that definitely helps. Not only is Olof on 65, you've tagged coldzera to 18. Simple still without kill, but he has landed a shot. That's a start.
Got to start somewhere. Pop flash. They round that corner on cat. Don't see anybody just yet. Faze have been quite fine about leaving this much map control open. They've done okay. No real bad decisions here for NaVi to make. They got some damage in. Might help their mid B. Olof this time's press forward.
Boomich gonna chase right into the scope of Cold, who then turns his attention over towards the tunnels. Rain's gonna take some damage. Olof, he could go big.
Oh, they're getting stringy about this. The bomb is setting back. They're slow about trying to pounce, and then smokes are gonna come up as well. They're a bit slow here, but patience that pays off. They're anti-flash.
Yeah, now Olof, he's the first to die, but 2 deaths at the B bomb site. coldzera couldn't get another one for him, and Electronic able to find Rain with his head turned. Twists will trade frag. 2 versus 4 for Faze. The first time we've really seen them at a clear disadvantage, and well, maybe that enables an attempt at the retake. They've got 1 flashbang to make it happen. Twists throws it deep, holds for the peak, but Simple, he sits inside the tunnels. Because nothing's been offered over, Faze Clan are going to have to concede the first round of the second half to NaVi.
Humble enough to save.
But will they give them the parting gift? Oh, drawn into Simple scope. Twists. They're going to have to come challenge him. Bomb's going to pop. He's going to get himself a second kill v perfecto. And Twists dies to the bomb.
That's not worth it. They could have kept 3 alive there.
Yeah.
They literally just won 1 round this half. I don't think they want to chase it. It's not really a sensible decision. But either way, they get the round, which is what they wanted the most.
Big round from Electronic.
Definitely. Yeah, so it was tricky, I guess, how long they took. It did worry me. It was like, there's a lot of timings here that Faze. If they pushed off Cat, they would have caught Simple running back through tunnels. If they pushed long, same thing. If they had waited up the smokes a little bit too long, or Olof didn't get nervous and push out of the site, then they probably would have lost still. So a lot of things could have gone wrong. Okay, long control 1 here. They are intent on fighting it. Maybe we find out why they have usually given it up.
There it is.
Very hard. 3 players immediately. I mean, just like that, too. This is because NaVi had such a great first half. For as long as it took them to figure out what their problem was with these 2 rounds in a row, I mean, maybe it's all good. I guess it does. I guess maybe hunting Twist actually did punish the economy enough with the 2 kills, because, man, I really didn't think that. I really thought they had more money, considering NaVi had only gotten 6 kills in total before that last round. Oh, I guess round 20 they got 3. Okay. Oh yeah. Now we might see Faze Clan just try to save so they can potentially buy up again. But maybe that's not even going to happen.
Tough spot. Very tough spot now for Faze. Again, just by nature of such a lopsided first half, we've been seeing a good CT side, and all it takes is 2 round wins to put NaVi on the cusp of 15.
Magic with DUST2 right there.
Yep.
100%. Long control, you know. They had every right to go and fight for it. They had a spawn. They had 4 people. They had all the protocols. This is something that they apparently want to do now, or want to try. And like sometimes it just comes down to the first kill. And honestly, from all the games that I've watched, I've tried to figure this out, because it just feels like no one's been really consistent about winning. It just feels like whoever's throwing the latest flash is the one who, you know, will grab that.
Bit of a game of chicken.
Yeah, game of chicken. Who's got the most resources? Who's willing to commit longer? Who's thinking about throwing the latest flash?
Sometimes who gets spammed through smoke.
Yeah, sure.
You know, there is a little bit of a gamble on such a heavy commitment. This, of course, is just perfecto. Clean rifle work. Resets the spray for the second.
For whatever reason, there we got Electronic and Brokey both eating coldzera's flashbang as well, but sometimes those flash assists can't be trusted.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
That is minimal.
14-9 here. NaVi. The story was changing.
Unless they're your flash assists. Then you tell your team that it's all so worth it. Olof, opening shot. Maybe Faze are back to winning ways. Man, advantage to start certainly helps.
It's a soup kitchen buy. Lots of different things. They were robbed of that last round. You catch my drift.
Get out of here.
It was stolen away. Decoy plays, and will they try to push off this?
Damn. A legitimate decoy bait. Oh, get your legs out of the way.
This is a little bit off.
Ooh, coldzera, great damage. Olaf, though. Damage is one thing. These op shots have to be on point. If he switches to the pistols, 2 players could die to a single shot. We'll see. We've got a challenge here. Electronic's gotten out around the smoke. Rain, Deagle on site, forced forward with the fire on his feet. He hits the kill. Down goes Simple. Electronic should be next, you'd think. His back is turned. But Rain, oh, he's got himself that little bit of a snap offered. That was shot into his hands, but shot through the eyes are 3 players by Rain. Deagle kills in abundance to give Faze double digits.
Okay, NaVi have one of the best XANTARES on this map ever. I love it. It's my favorite. But here there was actually really great counter flashes. Landed right in front of the tunnels. Bought some time. Rain hit some great 1Ds. Olaf delayed long enough. Played around the smoke as well. This was kind of cool. Just press G for that.
Okay.
And then got a haircut.
What's up, my G?
Like you cut G? Whack.
A little bit of tunnels play. Here comes Electronic. All of the economy, of course, still on the line for Faze. This game balancing on the knife's edge. Swinging on the needle point.
Any more? Or?
No.
Okay.
Save him for later. Flashbang does not get Rain to peek off of his teammate's flash. He goes for it. And Electronic's gonna find his head. Twists right there in the open. Electronic thinking about challenging over the ledge, and that's where Twist hits his head, but Perfecto burns him to a crisp. And Flamey, perfect timing coming out from the long doors. That is a textbook pinch.
Definitely. Yeah, I like how you put that. Just great. Just a good execute. Flash on the corner. Push everyone back. No counterplay unless they're, you know, pushing up in front of that smoke, standing within the flashes, but didn't seem like they had any idea that was coming. And in that fashion. So NaVi stands strong. Take 15, 3 of the 4 last rounds, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, 3 of the 4 last rounds looking... Wait. Yeah, okay, with this, yeah. And our own match point looked to take the game. No position to rebuy here for Faze Clan, at least not into ops. Faze Clan, or Cold's got this measly FAMAS. Why does it have this carrying case thing on the top?
It's actually the sightline. That's what you would look down to aim.
Oh, okay.
Built-in optics.
Shows how much I know. Thought it was like a satchel thing.
It's a style choice. Rain peeks into that one. Twist, he got his kill, but just on the edge of that fire. And then Flamey, this is just an easy pickup. He finds Brokey looking for sanctuary. Please save me, he screams. Flamey shows no mercy.
Gets left on red.
Simple's gonna go peeking out.
They don't seem to have... I guess it doesn't matter. Flash comes out.
They're gonna challenge.
Well, yeah, it's a little bit late. Oh, they're working so hard for these kills.
Perfecto also goes outwards. This is a challenge and a half. Perfecto is on his deathbed. Olof's able to shut Electronic down as he attempts to walk out from the B site, maybe thinking with all this commotion over on long.
They're so starved for grenades, they can't even get Perfecto out of this position. How sad is that? That just sucks because there's like 3 players here, but no one had the money to get that HE, that extra time. And then they get punished too. My God.
He gets hit again and still survives. He lost half of his health from 10 to 5. And coldzera, I mean, he's barely at a better position in terms of HP. They recall Twists up long.
They don't know if he dropped.
Dude, if they push into tunnels, the bomb carrier is committed to the corner of tunnels, and it's not going to get checked. Olof, he dies. If Boomich gets this kill, then that B site is open, and all of the attention over towards long is meaningless. Perfecto is still in this corner, and as they leave, he is finally going to activate. How the hell has he managed to stay alive this entire time?
Okay.
He hasn't been able to cross doors. That's the only chance. But as they peek out into middle, Simple cuts this down. If it's not Twists 1v3, then it is NaVi 16-10. And that is where we end, folks. They get it over the line. It was a solid start to the CT.